While leadership is often associated with big decisions and defining moments, true leadership success is built on the small, consistent actions taken every day. Great leaders don't just rely on their expertise or title. They develop daily habits that reinforce their effectiveness, inspire their teams, and drive long-term success. These habits shape the way they communicate, make decisions, and navigate challenges. Whether it's starting the day with a clear plan, fostering a positive work culture, or continuously investing in self-improvement, strong leadership is a result of deliberate and consistent effort. By incorporating these habits into your daily routine, you'll enhance your leadership effectiveness and create a lasting impact on your team, organization, and career. Let's dive in and explore how each habit can help you lead with confidence, clarity, and purpose. 1. Start the day with a clear plan. Successful leaders don't begin their day by reacting. They start with intention and purpose. Instead of jumping straight into emails, meetings, or urgent requests, they take a few moments to prioritize their time and set clear objectives. Without a plan, getting caught in the whirlwind of daily distractions is easy, leaving little room for meaningful progress on important goals. Great leaders understand that their time is one of their most valuable assets. Organizing their day before diving into tasks ensures they are working proactively rather than reactively. When leaders lack a structured approach to their day, they risk spending too much time on minor tasks, neglecting strategic thinking, and feeling overwhelmed by constant demands. 2. Communicate with clarity and purpose. Great leadership is built on clear, purposeful communication. Leaders interact with employees, peers, and stakeholders daily, and how they communicate shapes workplace culture, productivity, and trust. Effective leaders ensure that their messages are heard and understood, eliminating confusion, aligning teams, and keeping everyone focused on shared goals. Leaders who communicate well don't just give instructions, they listen. Active listening is a crucial skill that allows leaders to understand concerns, gather valuable insights, and make better decisions. Instead of interrupting or formulating a response while the other person is speaking, strong leaders give their full attention, ask thoughtful follow-up questions, and reflect on what they've heard before responding. This creates an environment where employees feel valued and empowered to contribute. Clarity in communication is just as important. Vague or inconsistent messaging leads to misunderstandings, wasted time, and frustration. Employees should never have to guess what is expected of them. Successful leaders deliver information in a direct, structured way, avoiding unnecessary complexity. Whether providing feedback, explaining a project, or outlining company goals, they ensure their message is simple, concise, and actionable. 3. Lead by example. Leadership isn't about telling people what to do, it's about showing them how it's done. The most effective leaders model the behavior, attitude, and work ethic they expect from their teams. When employees see their leader consistently demonstrating dedication, professionalism, and integrity, they naturally adopt the same standards. However, when a leader fails to uphold the values they promote, trust erodes, motivation declines, and workplace morale suffers. Integrity is at the heart of leading by example. A leader who holds employees to high ethical and professional standards must hold themselves to those same standards, or even higher ones. Employees respect leaders who are honest, transparent, and accountable. When mistakes happen, great leaders take responsibility rather than shifting blame. They acknowledge their own shortcomings and work to improve, reinforcing the idea that growth and learning apply to everyone in the organization. Punctuality and work ethic are equally important. Leaders who show up on time, meet deadlines, and remain committed to their work inspire their teams to do the same. Employees will mirror that behavior if a leader expects employees to be engaged and productive, but constantly arrives late, misses meetings, or procrastinates. Conversely, a leader who stays proactive, tackles challenges head-on, and consistently delivers results sets a powerful example of responsibility and initiative. 4. Prioritize learning and self-improvement. Great leaders never stop learning. In a rapidly evolving business landscape, leaders who fail to prioritize continuous learning risk becoming stagnant, outdated, and ineffective. Staying sharp, adaptable, and innovative requires a commitment to lifelong learning, ensuring that leaders are prepared for new challenges, emerging trends, and shifting industry dynamics. The best leaders understand that knowledge is a competitive advantage, whether it's mastering a new leadership technique, keeping up with industry trends, or developing new problem-solving strategies. Investing in learning enhances decision-making and equips leaders with fresh ideas. Leaders who actively seek knowledge are more confident, agile, and better prepared to guide their teams through uncertainty and change. Learning habits don't need to be time-consuming or complicated. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to significant personal and professional growth. Many successful leaders start their day by reading industry news, listening to leadership podcasts during their commute, or enrolling in online courses to sharpen their skills. Others engage in mentorship, networking, or attending industry conferences to gain new perspectives and stay ahead of the curve. 5. Foster a positive and motivational work culture. A great leader doesn't just focus on achieving business goals, they also shape the workplace culture. A positive, motivational work environment leads to higher engagement, stronger team morale, and better overall performance. Employees who feel valued and supported are more likely to be productive, creative, and committed to their work. However, when a leader neglects the emotional climate of their organization, teams can become disengaged, unmotivated, and more likely to seek opportunities elsewhere. Building a supportive and encouraging environment starts with the leader's daily actions. Leaders set the tone for their teams, and employees take cues from how they communicate, respond to challenges, and recognize efforts. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to foster motivation is through recognition and appreciation. Acknowledging even small wins helps employees feel that their contributions matter, reinforcing a sense of purpose and belonging. Something as simple as a thank you email, a public shout-out in a meeting, or a handwritten note can significantly affect employee morale. Optimism and encouragement are also essential leadership qualities. Teams look to their leaders for guidance, especially during difficult times. A leader who maintains a positive outlook, provides constructive feedback, and focuses on solutions rather than problems helps employees navigate challenges with confidence. Positivity is contagious, and when leaders model resilience and enthusiasm, their teams are more likely to adopt the same mindset. 6. Practice emotional intelligence daily. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is one of the most critical skills for effective leadership. It encompasses self-awareness, empathy, impulse control, and strong social skills, all of which help leaders build strong relationships, handle challenges with composure, and foster a positive work environment. Leaders with high EQ are better at managing stress, resolving conflicts, and inspiring their teams, while those who lack emotional intelligence often struggle with poor communication, reactive decision-making, and disengaged employees. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Leaders who understand their own emotions, triggers, and behavioral patterns can make more conscious decisions instead of reacting impulsively. Leaders who fail to recognize their emotions may unknowingly project frustration, anxiety, or negativity onto their teams, creating unnecessary tension. By regularly reflecting on their emotional responses and seeking feedback from others, leaders can become more mindful of how their actions impact those around them. Empathy is another key component of EQ that separates good leaders from great ones. Leaders who take the time to understand and acknowledge the emotions and perspectives of their employees build trust and loyalty. Employees want to feel heard and valued, and when leaders show genuine concern for their well-being, it leads to stronger relationships and higher engagement. Simple acts, such as actively listening during conversations, recognizing personal challenges, and offering support, help cultivate a culture of empathy and respect. 7. Make time for strategic thinking. Great leaders don't just focus on the immediate tasks in front of them, they balance daily execution with long-term strategic vision. While handling urgent responsibilities is necessary, leaders who only operate in reactive mode risk losing sight of bigger opportunities, emerging trends, and long-term growth. Strategic thinking is the difference between simply managing tasks and leading with purpose and vision. One of the biggest mistakes leaders make is getting so caught up in daily operations that they never take the time to step back and assess the bigger picture. Without regular reflection, it's easy to overlook inefficiencies, miss opportunities for improvement, or fail to anticipate industry changes. Strong leaders understand that intentional time for strategic thinking allows them to make smarter decisions, align their teams with long-term goals, and stay ahead of the competition. Strategic thinking involves analyzing key business trends, identifying potential risks, and exploring opportunities for innovation. This could mean assessing market shifts, evaluating internal processes, or brainstorming new ways to enhance team performance. Leaders who make space for strategic thought are better equipped to adapt, solve problems proactively, and position their organizations for long-term success. 8. Delegate and empower others. Effective leaders understand that they can't do everything alone. Delegation isn't just about offloading work. It's about trusting your team, improving efficiency, and empowering employees to grow. Leaders who struggle to delegate often fall into the trap of micromanagement, which stifles creativity, reduces motivation, and slows down progress. By contrast, leaders who delegate strategically create an environment where employees feel valued, capable, and motivated to take ownership of their work. Delegation is a key factor in preventing burnout. Leaders who try to manage every detail of their team's work stretch themselves too thin, leading to exhaustion and decreased effectiveness. Instead of focusing on high-level strategy and decision-making, they get stuck in day-to-day tasks that others could handle. When leaders delegate, they free up time for bigger priorities, such as innovation, business growth, and long-term planning. Beyond improving efficiency, delegation builds trust and confidence within a team. When employees are given meaningful responsibilities, they feel empowered and engaged. They develop new skills, become more autonomous, and contribute at a higher level. This strengthens the organization and fosters a strong leadership pipeline, preparing employees to take on greater responsibilities in the future. 9. Maintain work-life balance to sustain energy. Many leaders mistakenly believe that working longer and harder is the key to success. While dedication is essential, overworking leads to burnout, decision fatigue, and diminished leadership effectiveness. Leaders who consistently push themselves beyond their limits eventually lose focus, patience, and the ability to inspire their teams. Instead of being productive, they become reactive, exhausted, and emotionally drained, negatively impacting their personal well-being and organization. Sustaining long-term success requires a balanced approach to work and life. Leaders prioritizing rest, personal growth, and mental renewal perform at a higher level than those running themselves into the ground. Taking time away from work allows for mental clarity, better problem-solving, and renewed creativity. Leaders who set healthy boundaries model a sustainable work ethic for their teams, creating a healthier and more engaged workplace culture. Maintaining a work-life balance doesn't mean working less. It means working smarter. Small daily habits can make a big difference in sustaining energy and performance. Scheduling short breaks throughout the day prevents burnout and keeps the mind sharp. Regular exercise, quality sleep, and mindfulness help maintain physical and mental well-being. Leaders should also invest time in hobbies, family, and personal interests to create a sense of fulfillment beyond their careers. 10. End the day with reflection and gratitude. The best leaders don't just focus on moving forward, they also take time to look back and reflect. Ending each day with a moment of reflection and gratitude allows leaders to process what went well, identify lessons learned, and acknowledge the contributions of others. This daily habit improves mental clarity and motivation and builds long-term leadership resilience. Reflection is a powerful tool for growth. When leaders pause to evaluate their day, they gain valuable insights into what worked, what didn't, and where they can improve. This habit helps them make better decisions, refine their leadership style, and effectively approach challenges. Instead of carrying unresolved frustrations into the next day, leaders who reflect clear their minds, reset their focus, and start fresh. Gratitude is equally important. Leadership comes with constant challenges and high-pressure decisions, making it easy to focus on problems rather than progress. However, when leaders take time to appreciate successes, big or small, they shift their mindset from stress to fulfillment. Recognizing achievements, whether personal or within the team, reinforces positive thinking, boosts morale, and cultivates a strong sense of purpose. Beyond personal benefits, expressing gratitude strengthens workplace relationships. Leaders who regularly acknowledge and appreciate their teams create a culture of recognition and motivation. Employees who feel valued are more engaged, productive, and loyal. A simple thank you message, a moment of appreciation during meetings, or a quick acknowledgement of effort can profoundly impact team morale. In conclusion, great leadership isn't built overnight. It results from consistent daily habits that shape a leader's mindset, influence, and effectiveness. The most successful leaders understand that small, intentional actions lead to long-term impact. By focusing on habits like prioritizing tasks, communicating clearly, fostering a positive work culture, and making time for strategic thinking, leaders continuously refine their skills and strengthen their ability to inspire and guide others. Developing strong leadership habits is not about perfection, it's about progress. No leader has all the answers or gets everything right every day. What separates great leaders from the rest is their commitment to learning, improving, and leading with intention. Every conversation, decision, and action contributes to their leadership journey, and over time, these daily habits shape the way they influence others, drive success, and create meaningful change. Now, it's time to take action. Which habit will you start implementing today? Whether setting aside time for strategic thinking, recognizing a team member's contribution, or practicing emotional intelligence, small changes can significantly improve your leadership effectiveness. Choose one habit from this list and make it a priority in your daily routine.